Leading the attack in 2015 after a season-long absence due to injury is the Mets ace, who comes equipped with a culture-changing attitude.
Matt Harvey brings something really unique to the table, especially in the clubhouse. You see the way he walks around. Terry Collins was talking about him recently, and he talked about a guy who really has a year and a half of big league service time, and he acts like a guy who walks around who has 6 or 7.
Harvey's a guy who's going to come in there and say, hey, I don't care what anybody says, I'm going to go out and dominate you today, and I don't care if you don't like what I say or how I approach it. That's who I am. You know, he obviously loves the attention, loves being a star, which, you know, at times can rub people the wrong way, but on this team especially, I think they need a personality like that to really set a new tone.
Matt Harvey he's a special animal. That's why he was the #1 draft pick. That's why he did so well when he came to the major leagues. And he knows he's good. He wants to be the best. And he's going to try to be Cy Young this year. He's going to try to be Cy Young the next year and the next year and the next year. This kid he's special.
With Harvey, the reigning National League Rookie of the Year, and a deep pool of talent, the Mets pitching staff has generated a buzz. But within the group itself, something more special has taken shape.
We're a tight-knit group where, whether it's a free day where we can go play golf, we're all out golfing, or just messing around out here. We've all built a very good friendship and good bond.
I think even throughout last year, we all got pretty close to each other. If you looked in the dugout, it was normally all of us sitting right there together, the guys who weren't pitching. So I think we've formed a pretty good bond, and we've all learned from each other. I think that's one of the keys to success.
We always hang out and, feed off each other and kind of compete with each other at times, and it makes it fun that way.
I think there's a very distinct, strong competition that's going to go on between them. And it's a great thing, but it's not going to be friendly. They're going to be better than the next guy. They're going to try to be better, and then they're going to talk about it. And, that's the way good athletes do. They kind of talk among each other and get a little cocky with each other. It's a good thing.
It happens naturally. One of the reasons why they're in the big leagues is they're not only talented, they're competitive. And that starts right within their own group. You know what, they eat together, they talk about it together. One guy goes out in that rotation and pitches a good game, and the next guy says, well, I'm going to do the same thing. And now it's a huge competition between them. And at the end of the year, let's see who's puts up the best numbers.
I've done that in the past, with Johan. Johan goes out there and has a great game, and I just tell myself, I want to match that. And I think with our group of guys, how talented they are, there's going to be a lot of that, because nobody wants to be that guy left out of the group.
Unfortunately for the Mets, on the outside looking in this season will be a key member of its pitching staff.
It's Gary Apple inside our New York City studios, and we've got some breaking news surrounding the Mets and their pitcher, Zach Wheeler. Underwent an MRI over the weekend, and the results have come back, and they are not good at all. He has suffered a torn ulnar collateral ligament. It certainly would appear that he is going to be undergoing Tommy John surgery. This is a similar injury to the one that Matt Harvey.
Obviously, wish the best for him. We're all going to be behind him. Anything he needs, we're going to always be there and help him out. And obviously, it's a big blow to us to have Zach down, but Dylan G's won a lot of games, and he can step in and we can hold our own.
Despite the loss of Wheeler in 2015, anticipation for a group of emerging stars to show their stuff is nearly upon us.
This is what we've all been waiting for. We've taken a lot of flack for not having good baseball teams, but we've now stockpiled a pretty good group of arms, and hopefully over the next 5, 6, 7, 10 years, we're going to be at the top of the division each and every year.